You know, the test screenings to audiences, we used to ask the audiences to fill out what we call an evaluation card. And they would be asked, what do you think of the music? Did you like the ending? And one of the questions was, what are the 3 funniest scenes in the movie for you? And when we added up the votes, we found the funniest scene was killing the dogs. The second funniest was Michael with the chips up his nose. And the third was me dancing around naked speaking Russian. Then at the back it said, what were the 3 most offensive scenes for you in the movie? And the 3 were killing the dogs, Michael with the chips up his nose, and me dancing. So what is going on here? Well, I think when you get into taboo areas, that is areas like dead bodies or limbs coming off or anything sexual, there's always a little bit of anxiety because it is taboo, you see. But for some people, just a few, there's a lot of anxiety. So when the subject is raised, they kind of freeze up and they feel very uncomfortable and they hate it and they hate the fact that people around them are laughing so much and they say, I've been offended. However, most people just have a little bit of anxiety. So what happens if you make them laugh? You get an even bigger laugh than you do normally because you get the normal laugh and then you get the extra energy that comes from that little bit of anxiety being liberated. So you get huge laughs when you deal with taboo subjects. And that's one reason why my humor has a pretty black quality.
You're gay, right? Come on, you're so far in the closet, you're having adventures in Narnia. Don't get the wrong idea, I thoroughly approve. It's a lifestyle choice. The wrong choice. No, but if God didn't approve of homosexuality, you would have sent some sort of plague to wipe them out.
Hey, faggot, how you doing? I miss that word, you know. I grew up saying that word, and it never meant gay. When I was a kid, I didn't know what gay was. No, I hadn't been told that people do that. I had no fucking idea.
Now there are people out there going, do they think we're gay because we're here? Do we look gay? I told you this would happen. We're not going to understand a word of this.
Are you with somebody? She's with you. Is this a hard question? I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at her. Who are you here with? You're also alone. Is this like a lesbian group here? And it's like, where are the gays? Let's just start with that. Where are the gay men?
So I enlisted the help of my gay friend because gay people have so much of a better vibe for a woman's sensibility than straight men do. But gay people are very arrogant. Like, I took my friend furniture shopping, and he's a gay comic, and I found a sofa that I love. So I call him over. I'm like, what do you think? And he's so condescending. He runs his hand over the back, and he's like, ugh, you idiot, the material's too rough. Then I realized we had different priorities when sofa shopping. When I'm buying one, I don't have to wonder what it's going to feel like mushed into my face for an hour at a time.
I never call a gay guy a faggot unless he's being a faggot. But not because he's gay, you understand? Like, if I saw 2 guys blowing each other, and I don't know why I'm watching them do it, but if I just happened to... One of them took the dick out of his mouth and started acting all faggy and saying annoying faggy things. You know, people from Phoenix are Phoenicians or something like that. Shut up, faggot.
Jesus Christ. Now you can't even say faggot. That's the F word. Don't say the F word. Don't say the N word. Don't say the C word. How the hell is anyone supposed to know when you're addressing them?
Even some black people gotta watch what they say. What's my man on Grey's Anatomy? Got fired for calling somebody a faggot. Yeah, we live in a crazy time. You gotta watch what you say, baby. Between the internet and all these shows, you say the wrong thing, your career is over. But here's the crazy thing, man. It's not about the words sometimes, man. It ain't about the words. All bad words ain't bad. Sometimes it's about the context in which the word is said. You know, depending on what you're talking about. You know, you say something like, man, you're the finest bitch I ever seen. That's a compliment. It ain't the word. It's the context in which the word is being said. So my man on Grey's Anatomy, it ain't that he called somebody a faggot. It's like, how did he say faggot? How did he say it? Did he come in early one day and go, morning, faggot? Because if he did that, he should be fired.
Faggot! Quit being a faggot and suck that dick.
The hurricanes have been getting bigger and fucking bigger, and they usually give them names that don't really inspire fear. Like Hurricane Terrence does not inspire fear. This sounds like a slightly gay hurricane. Where are you going? I might go to Boca, I might go to South Beach, I don't know. All I know is blowing is involved.
You could not look gayer. I don't know if Starbucks did it by design, but if you walk with a Starbucks tray, no one can look cool. It's little, and you gotta hold it up here, you walk in. Masputo! You might as well be walking around with a dick in your mouth.
It's a strange sort of bigotry that you can affect someone else's lifestyle that doesn't affect you back. It's not like they asked a bloke once, said, sorry, do you mind if these two men get married? And he went, no, fine. Okay, jack them off then. What? I didn't know that was... That doesn't happen, does it? That doesn't happen. Look, it's also a strange sort of bigotry because these people that object to that were presumably the same people that said, you know, gay people were immoral and promiscuous, but now they don't want to be monogamous and respectful in the eyes of God. And it must be so confusing to a gay guy in California thinking, that's the bit they don't like. With all the other shit we get up to, it's the marriage bit. They must so confused. They must go to judges and go, sorry, can I get the rules straight? What do you want to know? I just need to know what we can and can't do. Ask away. Can I marry a man? No. Can I fuck him up the arse and give him a little reach round? Please. Can't marry him? No. But and the little... Can I pick up a stranger in the bushes and take him home and jizz on him and throw him out in the morning all crusty and homeless? Of course you can, yeah. But I couldn't marry him. No. No, and don't ask again.
Not that I care. Do you care that she marries a gay guy or straight? Everyone thinks everyone cares. Am I making sense to you? There's a woman in the United States called Rosie O'Donnell, a diesel dyke. I mean, like, you know, it's like... And she came out on television and said, I got a surprise for you. It's gonna knock your socks off. The woman douched in Gatorade. I mean, it was like, wait till you find out. I'm gay.
If you don't believe in same-sex marriage, then don't marry somebody of the same sex. I don't understand people all up in arms over shit that don't affect them. Really, you know, like, I'm only gonna protest and march and get involved if shit affects me. You know, if they said, hey, we're gonna ban the sale of alcohol after 9 p.m.
No, that's my one obligatory gay reference. I have to say something gay, otherwise some people might leave here tonight going, she didn't do anything gay. She's not our leader. What happened to our leader? Seriously, though, if you're here, you're probably gay.
I would love to be gay. I'll tell you why, because I'm a man's man. I like men. Men like me. We like each other. I hate women. Women hate me. We hate each other. The only reason I couldn't be gay is because I could never fuck a man. Because I could never fuck something that I respect.
But wife beating is a bad thing. We don't approve. Naturally.
It's just so stupid, isn't it? Beating your wife. I mean, it's your wife. It's like keying your own car.
I can't even remember what happened. All I know is she said some shit, then I said some stuff, then she said some more stuff, and I said, fuck it, I'm going for big air. I said the last shit, and next thing you know, she just came flying at me, right? Fist balled up. Okay, and at first she was just hitting me all in here, you know, which is acceptable, right? It's a holiday, let's fucking keep it nice, you know? Let's keep it nice, right? And I gotta admit, I was blocking most of it at first, right? I was doing the rope-a-dope. I was leaning back, I was pulling her head in, I was leaning on her, talking shit, trying to tire her out, right? And then all of a sudden, she just went up top, fucking wham! It hit me right in the side of the head. You know what hurt the most was not that she hit me, was that after she hit me, she didn't have the decency to hop back like maybe something was gonna happen. She knew nothing was gonna happen.
Finally, they have the balls to name a hurricane after a crack-smoking, wife-beating motherfucker. Yeah! Even Tina Turner would go, you better get your shit and get out of the house. Because Ike never does anything nice and easy, never.
I've got a friend that recently had an abortion. But on the positive side, Slimmer of the Month. She got a badge and a round of applause. She can't believe her luck. On the subject of abortions, a lot of people support a woman's right to choose. But I think, if I'm paying for it... I'm joking, I never pay. It doesn't cost anything to fall down the stairs, does it? Some of these girls, I swear, they think I'm made of coat hangers.
Very, you know, lucky guy. I got a lot going for me. I'm healthy, I'm relatively young, I'm white, which thank God for that shit, boy. That is a huge leg up. Are you kidding me? Oh, God, I love being white. I really do. Seriously, if you're not white, you're missing out, because this shit is thoroughly good. But let me be clear, by the way. I'm not saying that white people are better. I'm saying that being white is clearly better. Who could even argue? If it was an option, I would re-up every year. Oh, yeah, I'll take white again. Absolutely. I've been enjoying that. I'm going to stick with white. Thank you.
I will say one thing about Islamic terrorism. It has made white people and black people a lot happier to see each other in the airports. I do not have 1 ounce of racial discomfort with black people on a plane. I don't care if I'm the only white face. It could be me and the Wu-Tang Clan. Welcome aboard, fellas.
You see, like, white people come out, and that's good. One thing I'm seeing, you'll be walking down the street, and you'll see, like, a group of black dudes walking. Not just any old black dude. We talking, you know, thugs. Talking, you know, there'll be some thugs. And in a group, they got, like, 1 or 2, sometimes as many as 3 white guys will be with them. You ever seen this shit? Well, let me tell you something about those white guys. Those white guys are the most dangerous motherfuckers in them groups. It's true, man. There ain't no telling what they've done to get them black dudes respect. Well, them black dudes have seen them do some wild shit, I'll tell you that. I've been trying to tell brothers that. Every group of brothers should have at least 1 white guy in it. I'm serious, for safety. Because when the shit goes down, somebody's going to need to talk to the police. That's when that white friend comes in handy. Uh-oh, Ernie, you want to get this one? Come on now, come on now. Do something. So black people are very afraid of the police. That is a big part of our culture. Don't matter how rich you are, how old you are. You're just afraid of them. We got every reason to be afraid of them. You know what I mean? Like, you're a white lady. You ever been pulled over before? You know, and then what they say, let me see your driver's license and your registration, right? See, I'm just guessing. That's not what they say to us. Well, you wouldn't believe what they say to us. Spread your cheeks and lift your sack. Like, what the fuck? Excuse me? You heard me. Spread open your cheeks and lift your sack. I got a driver's license, too. There's easier ways to prove who I am and shit. What does that prove? I can't go to the bank like that. Cash my check. What do you mean you don't have any ID? Wait a minute.
Here's how great it is to be white. I could get in a time machine and go to any time, and it would be fucking awesome when I get there.
You know, because anytime they do a movie about a group of people that thinks dumb shit about another group of people, it's always like white dudes. So it's like, are white dudes the only ones who think ignorant shit about other people, you know? No Mexican guy ever walked up to somebody from India like, dude, what the fuck is that? Is that like itchy? Does that bug you? What is it? White dudes the only ones walking around. Why, you guys don't eat cows? What are you, a bunch of fags? Well, then why are you wearing sandals? This guy's wearing sandals. This guy's a fag.
I hate terrorists. They're so ugly. And, it's a shallow reason. But isn't it? It's all about looks. Am I wrong? Oh, kill them, level them, please. Have you ever opened a newspaper and seen a terrorist and go, oh, I wonder if he's got a brother? I mean, they're just that, and the women in the burqas, they're lucky. Because you don't know what the hell they look like. What do you look like? Sexy as hell.
I don't think I could be a Muslim because they can't eat bacon or drink beer. And they're like the 2 greatest fucking things in the world. You take bacon and beer away from me and I'll fly a plane into a fucking building.
The Twin Towers was the best of the Lord of the Rings films. No, the Twin Towers, do you think it would have seemed less tragic if they hadn't been twins? I'll be honest with you, I feel more sorry for the people in the second tower than the people in the first tower. Do you? Because the people in the second tower, imagine that. Imagine you get into work one morning, the building next to yours, identical to yours, gets hit by a fucking plane. What's your first thought going to be? We dodged a bullet. Unlucky. 5 minutes later, oh, for fuck's sake.
We live in a crazy time where Dr. King and Mr. Mandela's dreams are coming true. And black people and white people and Asians and Indians and everybody's hanging out together. They have interracial posses. It's unbelievable what's going on, man. All my black friends have a bunch of white friends. And all my white friends have one black friend.
I thought the word nigger the other day. I'm going to tell you this story. And it wasn't racist. It wasn't a race-even connotation. Let me tell you what happened. I went to a coffee place, and it was like a cool indie coffee. I don't like Starbucks anymore, because you go there, and they don't care anymore. They just press a button, and some old lady's diarrhea comes out, and they just give it to you. So I go to like a young people cool coffee place with like my band's playing notices on the walls, and it's called like the Howling Dew, whatever thing, and the dude behind the counter's got a tight t-shirt and a ponytail, and he's like, hey, what's up, man? And I was like, hey, can I get a cappuccino? And he's like, yeah, right on, totally. Like, he's amazed that he could help me. Like, oh, yeah, I got all this stuff right here. That's awesome. And so he starts making my coffee he works so hard. He ground the beans just for that one cup and put them in the thing and tamped them with this old thing, and you click, clack, and he click, and then he took the milk and he frothed it like for like an hour, and then he banged it on the counter. I don't know why, it was awesome, and he scooped it in and put a little cocoa on it, and he said, here you go, man. And I was just blown away, and for some reason, as I left there, the thought in my head was, that nigger made the shit out of my coffee.
Whenever the word nigger is spoken, it is always followed by the same question. Can white people say nigger? And the correct answer is not really. You have to check with your nigger consulate, talk to your nigger representative, and they will tell you the nigger rules where you are at that particular time.
When I was growing up, my mother, she wouldn't even let us dance in the car. You know, we sitting in the car, a good song come on the radio, we My mother's like, she would stop the car. Do you want to dance or do you want to ride? Because you ain't dancing in my car. White people are looking at you. I'm like, huh? White people are looking at you. I'm like, oh, damn.
Why do white people have such a guilt complex? We don't need to feel guilty. Most of us don't need to feel guilty. If you're over 70 and you live in Mississippi, okay. Chances are you owe a few apologies. But a lot of times we don't even realize we have it until we see another white person doing something racist, and then we all react a certain way because it taps into something in us.
Dude, when you ran away as a slave, you just didn't run to the end of the driveway and be like, fuck that job, just start walking down the street. Dude, you had to like run through whole states. There's dogs chasing you, you're hurdling shit, you're swimming. Those were the first fucking triathletes. And there was nobody helping him out. There was no dude on the side of the road like, come on, man, 2 more states, you're in Ohio. Suck it up, you're looking good.
First black president. I'm so happy because now I can relax a little bit. You know, I can loosen up. Don't have to be so black all the time. Don't have to be so dignified. You know, because we did it. Black folks, we always got to be dignified. Yeah, because we know if we fuck up, we just set everybody else back a couple of years, right? You should see me. I'm walking out the grocery store with the watermelon on my shoulder. Yeah!